Most Democratic and independent voters apparently looking for a new love, so to speak. According to a new national poll, when given a list of possible contenders versus, quote, someone new takes the top spot, the favorite among nearly 6 in 10 voters. But a close second, Joe Biden, hardly a new face, followed by Bernie Sanders and Democratic rising star Beto O'Rourke. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's camp denies a Vanity Fair report that the former vice president is upset that his former boss, Barack Obama, has huddled with other Democrats eyeing a possible run. Obama reportedly met recently with O'Rourke, who gained an enthusiastic national following during his losing Senate race against Ted Cruz. Okay, so a lot of denial.
That didn't make Joe Biden very happy, apparently.
Apparently.
Well, he's not someone new.
He is.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. And Beto also lost, and by a bigger margin than Stacey Abrams lost, which I do think is interesting.
To his credit, he lost in Texas, so I mean,
he did
that
lose
wasn't...
in Texas. Georgia's not that great for Democrats anyway. James, what do you make of this? Who should run as a Democrat? Are you going to become a Democrat?
Well, examining all the other names on that board, I definitely like someone new. But does this mean that O'Rourke is already 5 minutes ago, or does he still count as someone new?
He definitely counts as someone new. I think that would be
because he's so authentic. Because his dad called him Beto because he thought it would help him in the future run in a district with Mexican-American voters. This is according to the Dallas Morning News.
No, but it's because his grandfather had the same name, so they gave him the nickname to distinguish. He's had it since
according to the Dallas Morning News last year, it's because his father knew he would be potentially running in an area with a lot of Mexican-Americans.
That is an amazing
What could be more authentic than that?
Well, he also rode the skateboard across the stage, so I mean,
all right, guys,
cool. So
let's get past Beto and talk about...
But the bigger issue for Democrats is I think looking at this list of names, like a Biden, a Sanders, all of this is irrelevant because the problem you guys are going to have is you're going to have so many people running for office that we have zero idea who's going to end up breaking through. And I think a lot of these guys are going to have a hard time breaking through such a crowded primary field because you have to be something different. You have to be something unique. You have to be something that catches the attention of enough primary voters to break through that crowded field of candidates.
I think that's a really good point because unfortunately now what it means to be president is you have to be all things because the presidency has become so incredibly powerful, and now it is essentially a cult of personality, where if you are something new, you have to be a messianic, transformational figure like Bill Clinton or like Barack Obama. I don't see anyone like that in this group, and I don't think they're going to settle with an older moderate like Joe Biden. I think he's going to have a really tough time breaking through, and I'm not surprised to see Democrats wanting to kick a few tires, but where else are they going to go? You've already had every conceivable type of person at least flirt with the idea. And, Michael Avenatti and Oprah Winfrey and Mark Cuban and, not to mention the 13 or 14 Democrat senators who are talking about making a run.
Do you think anyone can... Joe Biden is leading consistently, and especially with Black and Hispanic voters.
I think that's because he's the most well-known. I think the problem is that it really is a notoriety contest. And Joe Biden, he is well-known, but, Kamala Harris actually got a lot of Democratic support during, the hearings, and I believe that she could potentially surprise Joe Biden if they have, they have some debates, and she could actually do quite well. I think a lot of people forget that Joe Biden became the punchline of a lot of jokes in the time that he was in the White House. Every time he'd open his mouth, I think people forget that because I think they just miss Obama so much that they want to grab onto whatever is closest to him, so they go with Biden. I'm not sure if Biden could potentially be the winner.
There is talk of a Biden-Kamala ticket would be interesting.